Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the part of the world you're listening to or you're watching this video from, this clip from, this weekly review from. It's your favorite host, Bearable King, once again. And this week, we're going to be reviewing British pounds, American dollar, as we do every weekend. All right. How was your weekend? I hope it was great. I hope you had a profitable week. Right. So, without wasting too much of our time, I'm just going to go straight into the word for today. And the word for today is taken from Psalms chapter 90, verse 12. And it says that teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Now, what does this mean? We all know that everything in life has to do with time. Life is measured in time, right? Do you have 50 years? Do you have 100 years? Do you have 200 years to live? Whatever you're going to do with your life is dependent on the time that is available to you, right? So, our prayer is that God will help us to number our days that we may be able to apply wisdom to the time that we have, right? Currently, as we are all aware, um, the world is going through a specific time, a key time that would determine what would happen in the future, right? So we need to position ourselves in the best way that we can so that the future will be brighter and better. He that has ears, let him hear. All right, so I'm going into the review for this week, and I went to the roadmap for 2024, and as you can see, we had the market tap this 1.2306 region, and from this point, the market has done well over 650 pips in the bullish direction, right? And what we had here was the market created a new high, breaking out of this zone. So the next area I'm expecting this market to move um, would be this high, right? However, we have a gap here, so it's possible that the price could pull back before running to the upside, right? I'm expecting the market to create a new high. Okay, so this is my expectation of the market for this period. All right, so this is what I am looking at on the daily time frame. Okay, so I'm going to look at the, sorry, that was the weekly. Now we're looking at the daily time frame. Now, what can you see in the daily time frame? I spoke about this consolidation. I spoke about the manipulation, and right now we had the market break above this level to tap into this order block zone on the daily time frame, right? Now, what I'm simply expecting is I'm expecting the market to pull back, and I'm looking at areas of interest. So, for example, this would be my first area of interest, right? Then aside from here, I also have here as an area of interest. Now, why am I marking these two areas? Let's say this price is pulling back. It is possible that this price came out here and could do what? Tap here or down here before running up, right? Now, aside from that, let's look at the candlestick structure. We have a bearish engulfing candlestick followed by this bearish candlestick. So I personally feel like this is a reversal on the higher time frame, and this reversal may give us a deep correction to either this area or this area. Okay, so from here, this area, now in as much as we're bullish on the weekly time frame, I'm anticipating that this market could do something like this, pull back, right, and then do what? Run to the upside. So this is what I am expecting or speculating for the long move in the market, right? Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame so that we'll look at the chart properly, right? Okay, so this is what we have on the 4-hour time frame, right? And as you can see here, we have a market structure shift here, right? meaning that the price was what? Bullish. From here, came down, came up here, came down here, came up here, and then broke below. So if we are looking at this chart, we have an order block somewhere around here, right? So we may see this price do what? From this zone, pull up into this place before doing what? Giving a drop, right? But for us to confirm that the market is ready to pull back, we need to see a change on the lower time frame. So for now, the long-term view is bullish based on the weekly time frame. We're expecting it to run to the highest point. But on the daily time frame, we are expecting a minor pullback. Now, that minor pullback on the 4-hour time frame is bearish. But before the bearish move continues, we're expecting a minor pullback, which will be bullish on the 15-minute time frame. Do you see what I'm doing there? So we have bullish, bearish pullback, bearish trend confirmation, then bullish pullback before the bearish trend confirmation. That's the top to bottom analysis on the British pounds. Please, if I just confused you, go and watch the video all over again. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting for this week. I'm anticipating that the price may pull up to this zone and drop. Now, remember what I always say: if the price should get to this point on the lower time frame, I would want to see a move like this to confirm that the market is going back down, right? So I'm not just going to jump in here and say, oh, the market is bullish, immediately the price gets here. I want to see a flip before I take the trade. The same way down here, the reason why I'm not saying that it's confirmed, it's a confirmed bullish pullback, is because I have not seen the flip on the lower time frame. Are you with me? So when I see the flip on the lower time frame, then I can buy to the zone. All right. So I hope with this information and this small knowledge that I've shared, you become a better trader and your week ends up being profitable. All right. So till next week, remain blessed, remain profitable. Remember to number your days and apply wisdom to what you're numbering. All right. I'll see you next week by God's grace. I remain your host, Bearable King. Remain safe and have a profitable week ahead. Bye bye.